beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to SoulSet. I almost completely forgot my introduction, because I just took a sip of a peach drink, and I just went blank. So what is it? Let's swap our potions. I see you've taken the warning to heart. No hard feelings, yes? None whatsoever. It's good that you're careful. I don't mind swapping them if it makes you feel better. Alright then, we don't have to. Oh? I wanted to see how you'd react, and now I'm reassured, bottoms up. Fair enough. Cheers, Marco. Oh, that is smart. That's real smart of her to think that. Heavens help me. This tastes like rotten cranberry juice mixed with swamp mud and it smells horrible. I'm pretty sure old dirty socks smell better than this. Do you guys remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents when they were making that lemonade? Or no, it was a SpongeBob. They used dirty socks and to make I don't remember what it was. It was one of those shows on Nickelodeon. They used socks, and they were like, I think it was Fairly Odd Parents. What was his name? Wanda and Cosmo? Cosmo, right? Cosmo was on that tread machine, or bicycle machine, elliptical, whatever the hell you call it, and he's pushing on it. I don't know. One of you guys will know the reference. With dirty socks. They use like stinky, sweaty socks in their drink. Welcome to the world of alchemy. Stay a while longer and you'll end up completely devoid of your sense of smell. I think mine is kind of gone already. Take comfort in the fact that you don't know what the actual ingredients are. Just imagining it makes everything so much worse. Now you have me intrigued and worried. Jeez. Shit, this hits hard. Is there alcohol in this thing? It didn't smell like it, and yet my stomach's getting pleasantly warm. I would think it's your chest that gets warm. Ugh, I know I'm not supposed to freak out about this, but I should really lie down. I think I'm about to... Whoa, easy there. Marco? Is that his hand on my wrist? Lay down. Be careful not to hit your head. Wait, I'm alive. Was I out for long? My head feels groggy as if I had slept for a whole day straight, but it couldn't have been that long, could it? Moreover, I'm freezing. Whose bloody idea was to lay on top of covers and not under them again? Marco? Oh, he's laying right next to me, with his hand still wrapped around my wrist. Sorry. Well, at least it's warm. Sleep well? You're awake. Have you been watching me sleep? I woke up a minute ago myself. Are you feeling as horrible as I am? Don't even get me started on that. Have you remembered anything? I haven't. That makes the two of us then. Or at least I don't remember remembering anything. So from what you've been saying, either we've been total strangers all along, or the potions didn't work. Maybe I messed something up. Or maybe they've gone bad before we used them. I don't think so. They want to put us to sleep if that was the case. I see. We should probably get up, huh? Go and check how the others are doing. We should do that, yes. Unless you have other plans. Very funny, you can let go of my wrist now. No pushing my luck with you. So it didn't work. That painting! It seems like nobody's here yet. Are you the first to wake up? Possibly. Oh, you're already here. Speak of the devil. Sure? Are you sure you should be walking around on your own? I'm better by now. I'll try not to push myself. Don't worry. I can lend you a shoulder if you end up needing one. Just let me know. Thank you. Are Yvonne and a priest still asleep? Beats me. I can go check up on them. Just remember, no running in the hallway. Really? How did things go on your end? No luck. Neither Sure nor I remembered anything from these stupid potions, so it's been the same for you. Wait, they did nothing for you either? Meaning that drinking these awful smelling potions got nobody nowhere. Failed plan, dude. Such an observation. Thank you kindly for rubbing that into my face. They're not in any of the rooms. What? Maybe they woke up before all of us then. Could they be in the library? Or maybe, don't tell me they've been out in the courtyard this whole time. It's freezing out there. Let's go check that. I'll go see if they're in the library then. Yo, they were outside the whole time. They'll be freezing. Yvonne? Please, are you here? No luck, I guess. Wait, what is that? A eerily red piece of paper is resting on the edge of the table over there. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed it if it had been there before. I mean, even in the mess of the books, it stands out like a sore thumb. Was it there before? There's a soul stone hidden somewhere in this mansion. It's your key to getting out of here. Find it, FF. Oh, is it Fedor? There's something written on it. I already kind of read it, though. These initials. Could it be America? Found them. They've been out in the courtyard all along. Can come back now. Oh, wait. Shit. This isn't what it looks like. I just found this here myself. I didn't write it. Hey, easy there. I was just wondering what kept you since you weren't coming back. Why did I freak out? A soul stone. Any idea what this is about? Not really. In any case, we should let the others see this too. Fedor? A soul stone? Who wrote this? Okay, first things first, everybody calm the hell down. Let us go over the facts. Someone had to write this note and place it here, meaning that it must have been somebody from our little group of 6. Either that or there's still someone else in this mansion whose presence we're not aware of. Until proven otherwise, we're going to stick to the we're alone theory. Miracle was the one to find the note here on her own, yeah? That makes her the main suspect by default. She could have written it herself, claiming that she's found it. I can't really argue with that kind of reasoning. However, I like to point out that anyone could have done it. But how? Weren't we all together in pairs this whole time? Shira is right. Of course I am. Just take a moment to think about it. Yvonne or Please didn't drink the potions and stayed out in the courtyard the whole time. That's what you said, didn't you? But yes, we did stay out in the courtyard, but there was a moment when I left the girl alone. I went to fetch a blanket for her since she was getting cold. I went upstairs to look for one, but I could have gone to the library on my way there. What's more, Yvonne could have done the same while Priest was upstairs. Carrying on. Miracle and Marco claimed that they drank the potions and were asleep the whole time. But how can either of you be sure of that when you've been asleep? If you're out cold, then you don't know if the other person has been asleep the whole time as well, no matter what they claim. Same could be said about Shira and you. Obviously, so like I said, anyone could have done it. There is also the possibility that the culprit isn't a single person. For all we know, it might have been a pair working together. And that makes just about everyone suspicious. Holy shit, what if I'm the only one who doesn't know what's actually going on here? Or are all of you guys faking your amnesia and laughing behind my back? Paranoid much. But whoever wrote this note is trying to help us, right? Shouldn't we be thankful for that? Yeah, this is something I don't get unless it's some kind of trap. Either way, it's a clear sign that at least one person in this room knows more than they actually let on. Prime suspect, our master alchemist Marco. How about primary suspect Shira, who seems to have a great understanding of what's been going on here so far? You know what? There are a lot of rooms upstairs. Excuse me? Just so it's out there, I feel like I should know what a soul stone is. Or does. But it's on the tip of my mind. Oh, I'll let you know if I remember anything. That's not helpful at all. I have another question. Does anybody have an idea what the initials FF might mean? No one? Fedor Lynch is just screaming at the top of my mind, but I feel like pointing that out will make me only more suspicious in everyone's eyes. I'll keep that to myself, at least for the time being. The only thing that comes to my mind should be censored, so I won't even say it out loud. What? Is the court dismissed for the time being then? What do we want to do next? Are we going to search for this soul stone? We don't even know what it looks like or how big it's supposed to be. Where do we even start? This mysterious stranger should have given us some kind of clue at least. Well, we need to start somewhere. What if it was on her belt the whole time? Or hers. I'm just kidding. Should we stick in pairs just like we did up until now? That sounds like the most reasonable thing to do. I've noticed that you've been more quiet ever since you found that note. Is everything alright? Marco, you're with me the whole time, weren't you? Or it's nothing, I'm just feeling a little groggy after drinking the potion. I don't know what choice. I don't know if there's a guide out there, because usually I'm so bad at this. I'm just so bad at this game. I believe he was there the whole time, but I feel like if you say it's nothing. Is that what's been bothering you? Yes, I didn't leave your side for a second, I promise. Alright, I trust you, okay? You really? I was thinking about going down to the basement again. It seems like the first logical place to look for that soul stone. Would you like to accompany me? A suspicious redhead is trying to drag me to the basement with him. What could possibly go wrong, I wonder? I didn't even promise you any candy yet. How did you see through my evil plans? It's called common sense, Marco. Jokes aside, sure, I don't mind. Let's stick together. Mr. Pease and I can search over the library, if that's alright with everyone. Well, that leaves Sherwood and me with, what, the courtyard? I wouldn't go out there even if you paid me for it. That place is creepy and cold. I guess that means we'll look over the hall and then the red rooms again. What if it was out in the courtyard, though? Alright, down here in the basement again. So a soul stone should probably look like a stone, right? Let's hope it does. You're taller than I am, so would you mind looking over the upper shelves? I'll stick to the tables. Sounds like a plan. Marco? Yeah? There's some kind of stone here, but it doesn't look that unusual. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Hey, basement dwellers! Get back up here! I managed to find something. That was fast. What did you find? Everybody take a look at this wall. There's actually a hidden passage behind it. A hidden passage? Well, I've never noticed it up till now because it's warded with an illusional spell. Observe. Where? Sure, I just went through the wall. How did she know? You're right, we can just walk through it just like that. There's a short corridor here. There's just one problem with it. It doesn't look like the door will budge. It's pretty solid and has a padlock on it. Oh, look at those little crazy eyes down there. So we might have a hard time breaking through unless our friendly giant or priest can surprise us. Those nicknames of yours are just annoying. Wait, a padlock? Yeah, and I sure as hell didn't see any keys laying around here. Around anywhere, did any of you? I could try opening it. Oh? I'll just need some kind of wire, a strong one preferably. Something like a hairpin would do. A hairpin! A strong kind of, some kind of wire, a strong one. It's just like hairpin. Do any of us have a hairpin on them? Damn, I knew I should have left the ribbons at home. Wherever home is, anyway. Anyone carrying sharp, dangerous objects on their person, confess. Yvonne? Huh? Come on, you need to have something. Why would I? I don't have any hairpins, I think. Lame. Marco? I bet there are some kind of knives in those pouches of yours. Yeah, sure, 1,000 of them, in fact. All sharp and pointy, ready for backstabbing. Seriously, though, what are you carrying in those? Wouldn't you like to know? Tease. A priest. Being annoying, just shut up. What the hell? You're hiding something, admit it. Move aside. Oh shit. What'd he do? Oh, he's trying to open it. Nope. It's no use. Damn. I suppose it's time to split up and look for a wire instead of a stone. Wait. My claw ring is made out of some kind of metal and it's pretty pointy at the end. Would it work? It might be too thick regardless, but I could give it a try. Not like I'll care if you break it. Let me just... Huh? What's wrong? Can't seem to get I can't seem to get it off. Really? Is it stuck? Miss Miracle, would you mind if I take a look at that thing? At it? Sorry, not that thing. My guest? What if it's my finger? What if that's your finger? I'm not sure why, but it seems to be infused with some kind of spell. I can feel an odd aura emanating from it. You're able to tell such a thing? That means you're not? Perhaps I'm simply more sensitive to such things? When I close my eyes and concentrate. What's wrong? It's nothing. I thought I felt something, but it's gone now. What are you blabbering about, child? Oh no, the cat is back. Maybe it was simply Lord Mutic's aura that I felt. Hey cat, maybe you could lend us a claw and open this damn door. Surely you jest. I'm not even talking to the likes of you. Well, you just did. And hey, what is that supposed to mean? Did you know that in another dimension, people who dress like you walk around the streets staring into shiny tiles, catching imaginary monsters? Your door here is simply boring. What? But we get back to the issue at hand? We're wasting our time here. I agree with the priest for a change. And you know, Mariko, if you can't take that thing off and there's a spell cast on it, it probably needs to be there for a reason. Don't force it off until you remember what that reason might be. I was about to say the same thing. While we're at it, I've been kind of wondering, how sharp is that claw of yours? You could probably kill somebody with that thing. Don't worry, I won't slit anyone's throat if I don't have to, though I could poke an eye out. That was supposed to be a joke. This thing isn't even that sharp. Well, since we're out of options for now, let's go search for a wire. Wait! What is it? No, technically, I should have some metal wires inside of my corset. I might be willing to sacrifice one for the greater good. So you've been accusing everyone of having sharp objects on themselves while you have had some yourself. This makes you a hypocrite. Hey, piss off. This was the last resort option. Like hell, I'd ruin my outfit without a second thought. Besides, it's just a wire in a piece of clothing. Who in their right mind would plan to murder anyone with that? Even a sock can kill. You're not helping. Oh, what am I saying? Never are. We appreciate your sacrifice, Shira. I can try pulling one out from the back. We just need something sharp to make a hole in the material. My claw could be sharp enough to do that. Oh boy, just don't stab me while you're at it. I wouldn't stab Shira. I might still need to sharpen it a little, but I think I should be able to work with this. Just give me a moment. Is now a good time to make some bets? What kind of bets? Whether we'll be stuck in this corridor for the next couple of hours, or... Oh, well that was fast. Go, sure, my heroic sacrifice didn't go to waste. Now I know the fashion gods will forgive me. So, you're good at lockpicking. Hey, how many houses did you rob? Was that too soon? Oh, it's a kitchen. Well, there's a kitchen in here. Sweet. You guys think anything in here might be edible? Look, more doors. Yep, more doors. That's great. Ooh, pretty! Oh boy, as if the front yard wasn't creepy enough. Oh, right. Creepy, not pretty. I mean, I don't know. It looks really pretty to me, but I guess in there are certain situation, it will be a creepy atmosphere. I already know this is going to be someone's new favorite place. There's a bridge here, and another building further out. It looks like some kind of mausoleum? Well, I don't know how to read that word. Please tell me it's not that word. What am I looking at? Is that a pool? Fountain? God, it's nice. Someone went all out on this. The water is warm. Perhaps these baths were built on an underground spring. Sweet, I'm calling dibs. I vote for eating something first. I second that. Wow. So we found a whole new place. Place is really pretty, I bet. And this is some kind of aisle? Those stone benches don't look very comfortable, do they? The other end of the barrier is also visible here. Boy, this place is creepy. It kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Why did you stop? Yvonne, is something wrong? Don't you guys smell that? Smell what? Plants? The moldy ground? I don't smell anything out of the ordinary either. Maybe it's just my imagination then. What do you smell? I can't quite put into words. It's a really foul kind of smell. Yep, that must be the mold, I suppose. Come on, let's blow this joint and storm the kitchen. What is she smelling? Smelling a dead body or something? I don't want any of that. Surprisingly, there is actually a fair amount of food stuffed into these shelves. It's almost too good to be true. Let's hope all of it isn't over 100 years old. If you think that's a lot, take a look at this. There's some kind of old cold storage in here. Ish! I believe the whole room has been infused with elemental magic. Way too good to be true. Is that me I see? There are a lot of other things in here too. Is there also fish by any chance? How about some veggies? Look around and take your pick. Caprice, is there anything you'd like to eat? Cheese? Would I like cheese? I've been staring at that stove for a while. I can do the cooking if you have me. You, the cooking? It feels familiar. Someone just confessed to being a chef? This is way too good to be true, I'll tell you. Just let me know what you like to eat and I'll see what I can do. Hey, do you see that? It's the first time that he smiled, isn't it? And the spell is broken. I'll try anything as long as it's good. I'll let you surprise me. What about you? Me? Something with meat sounds good, something with fish sounds good. I like some cake, please. I let you surprise me as well. Yeah, surprise me. I will go with meat, but I want to see what he does. Are you sure? I'm not accepting any refunds. I'm positive. That smells so nice. I'm impressed. Who would have thought a guy like you would know his way around the kitchen? You probably call it useful. I call it survival skills. That's something most of you clearly lack. Let this be a lesson to all of us. We shouldn't judge others by their outward appearance. I mean, he does look like a chef if you think about it. What does that say about you, Yvonne? About me? Is there something wrong with the way I look? Well, you seem... Hell, I don't even know how to answer that question. In a good or bad way. Let's just say I never guessed you'd be such a sugarcane from the way you dress. Sugarcane? Wait, is my outfit too revealing for you? You're also wearing a collar. But hey, don't you... Oh my god. Don't you start feeling self-conscious on me now. I was just making an observation. I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable or anything. Don't let this bother you, Yvonne. I believe Shira's taste in clothes is the odd one among us. Well, thanks. Though I won't argue with that one. I'll just take it as a compliment. Personally, I really like the way you dress. Oh man. These two together? I mean, I feel like she's interested in a priest. Same goes for Americo. Not too revealing for you? No, it shows that you're confident with yourself. So what? Am I supposed to be insecure now? And hey, I didn't say I don't like the way both of you dress, just so it's clear. That couldn't be more of a misunderstanding. I can appreciate a good-looking figure when I see one. I just didn't expect Yvonne to be such a kind-hearted person when I first saw her, that's all. It's so amusing listening in on girl talk in broad daylight. Don't you think so, please? Clearly dark outside. Well, yeah, I was just... You know what? Forget I said anything. Done. The food is almost ready. Prepare the table if you could. I really wish they did add another guy. Oh, it's like a whole... Oh, one of these pictures. Hey, sure, pass me the salt, would you? Oh, Freeze looks real old here. Wow. Some sleep, bruh. Oh, what the hell? Like, we have, like, 1, 2, 3, 3 girl options we could have gone after. Or 2 guys. I feel like they should have thrown an extra guy, but I guess that will be a number. It'll be 7. You haven't even touched your meal yet. I like to prepare for potential disasters. I don't think you have to worry about that. This stuff is great. Oh dear. Mr. Priest, this is so yummy. It really is good. Well, this is one hell of a surprise. Alright, compliments to the chef. Hope you enjoy then. You didn't poison the food, did you, Apries? No one is forcing you to eat it. If you don't trust me, make your own meal. Now, I can't help but wonder, where did you learn to cook like this? Maybe I didn't have anyone that could do it for me. I imagine I just took matters into my own hands. Holy shit, the stuff. It's melting in my mouth. Apries, my respect for you has gone through the roof. Is that how it works? Well, unless the food is poisoned, then we're going to have a different kind of conversation. Why would I want to poison any of you? You tell me. You kind of give off the impression as if just listening to us annoys you, so... That is quite true. If I'm being unpleasant, I apologize. It's not my intention. Oh, he's apologizing? I haven't been feeling well. What do you mean? Do you have a fever? Does it hurt anywhere? No, it's neither. I'm restless and I have this sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. Well then, maybe your clear lack of sleep is at fault with that. Perhaps. If you need rest, please tell us. That should apply to all of us. If there's something wrong with anybody, please don't hide it. We won't be able to help if we don't know if there's a problem to begin with. While I agree with that thought, I imagine something like that might be a problem. A problem? Well, we're mostly strangers to one another. Admitting to have some kind of weakness can be a gamble. I'm not even surprised that our priest kept quiet about it all this time. Well, whatever the case may be, I sincerely doubt any of you could be worse off than I am. And nobody used that to their advantage yet, so... Sure, you really are hurt, aren't you? Excuse me? It just occurred to me that neither of us actually saw the wounds of yours. Well, except Marco, which is shady on its own. Wouldn't it be better to have another girl check up on you? You think I'm lying about being wounded? Hey, easy. It was just a thought, so I wanted to make sure. I assure you that wound is real. Why would sure lie about it? I don't know. To play the victim, it's easier to trust someone who looks weak and helpless, don't you think? Does she look weak and helpless to you? Okay, I'm sorry. Put that fork down. You're really looking too much into everything, Shira. What if Miss Shira is actually a detective in disguise? Or did someone just read too many novels? Hey, it's not my fault I'm getting these kind of ideas. Blame my brain. Do you fantasize about such things often? Define such things. A great mystery to unravel. Nothing is what it seems. Contradiction lies at every corner. People deceive, just waiting for the right moment to strike. Is that what you wish was happening here? For the record, you saying all that makes it especially creepy. Cut it out. Here's another theory. Sleepover party gone wrong. What if the truth isn't actually that complicated? I feel like if we choose this, it will play along with Marco. I'm not quite sure though, so I'm constantly saving. Maybe we're just having a sleepover party. Everybody got wasted and somebody had cast a barrier. It's all a mistake. We lost our memories because they slurred too much during the incantation. I don't fucking know that word. You know, I'm starting to appreciate your sense of humor. No, I don't want to go after her. Oh shit, I just overrode it. Well, ain't that great. Well then. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the horse. How do I go back home? Oh, wait. Start menu. Yes. I'm going back. I don't want to agree with her. Okay. Choose that. Skip. Because we did all this. Yes, I am that petty. I'll let you surprise me. Oh wait, there was a heart down here. What if the truth isn't actually that complicated? Maybe nobody's actually lying about anything and everything is exactly what it seems. Oh no, I think it was this. Was it? I saw a heart down here. I don't know. Crazy, I know. Impossible. I wouldn't believe for a second that Marco doesn't remember anything. Well, I do remember some things, but most of them won't really help us with anything. Things like what? Things like how to conjure up fire, for instance. Here. Ooh. Pretty. Marco just made a flame appear out of nowhere. Wow, you're a human torch. That's pretty cool. And useless. Still kind of cool, though. Well, the mansion goes up in flames. Now we'll know who's behind it. Alright. I thought playing along would have been Marco's. Well, obviously not. Good thing I went back though. Thank you for the food. It was delicious. You're welcome. So, who's doing the dishes? Not me, not this girl I'm saving right now. Yes, save. But anyway, that's where we're going to stop for today. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough so far. I really, really like this game. I'm kind of shocked I'm into this stuff. But it's a nice change of pace from all the lovey-doveyness. I do wish to hopefully get some lovey-dovey action going on. Just a little bit. But I really do want to solve this mystery. Like, who the hell put us all in here? And how do we know all of each other? That's a great mystery. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.